Hey everyone, welcome back to the Stoner Car Care YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about our latest and greatest accessories and how to use them. So as we're shooting these YouTube videos, we go around the shop and we're kind of thinking like, what kind of stuff do we use all the time but we don't quite offer for our customers? So one of those major uses that we have is a wheel cleaning brush like this. What's great about it is that it's long, it's flexible, you can bend it however you want to get in between the spokes and into the barrels of the rims. So if you haven't tried one of these before, you're really missing out because this just makes life a whole lot easier. It's a nice replacement for actually having to take that wheel off to clean the inside of the barrels of the wheel. So try one of these suckers out. We're going to show you how to use it in a second. All right, so if you've never used one of these wheelbarrow brushes, let me give you a quick rundown on how to use it. So of course you're going to spray down your tire like you would normally to clean it. Going to spray inside the barrel just so we got some good lubrication in there. And then anytime I'm using a brush, I like to spray it on the actual bristles as well. If not, as soon as you touch this brush to it, it's going to start pulling the solution into the brush. And sometimes it just pulls it off the wheel, then you don't have enough solution on the wheel to be doing what you're looking to do. So if you do it like this, it usually sets up really nice. Now, one of the big necessities for having this is normally we have like a wheel cleaning brush like this one, where I would go and you could scrub down tires, you can scrub down the wheels, the rims, every part of it. But the problem is, it doesn't really go into there super nicely. So even if it does, I don't really have the right reach. So what's nice about one of these, it goes right in, gets that wheel barrel, you can kind of go to the left, to the right, you can get all the way down in. We've tested out a bunch of these ones and they have all kinds that have like microfiber versions as well. But what's nice about this one, it's really universal. The microfiber ones, they work great, and honestly, sometimes they're even a little bit better than this one because they won't scratch like some gloss black wheels. But you need a bunch of different sizes because that has a lot of padding to them. So if you have a wheel that has like brake calipers super close to the inside of the wheel barrel, you can't always fit it in there. So we had times where there's really no space, and these ones you can fit into literally every wheel we've tried them on. So it's great for anyone that's doing multiple different kinds of vehicles. These things are going to work with just about every vehicle you use. Also, small details, but what can really make a difference. Anytime you're looking at one of these, you want to make sure that, consider all these bristles are wrapped around a piece of metal. Now you don't want that piece of metal scratching your wheels. So what's nice about this one, all those pieces of metal are wrapped in a rubberized coating, so they're not going to come into contact with like a painted surface and scratch it. Even like back here, you see it has like a sleeve. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's just so that part, when you're going all the way in like this, isn't scratching the side of your spokes and your wheels. Then you have this rubber wheel on the back here that's gonna, one, it's a nice little stopper, but as you see when you pull this back, those bristles can sometimes fling product back at you, and this does a good job of preventing that from hitting your hands. Finally, this handle is a little bit different than any other one we see on the market. It's rubberized, so you got good grip, and it's got the contours to it, so it's pretty ergonomic. It might not make a big difference if you're cleaning 4 wheels a month, but if you're cleaning a bunch, this is kind of nice to have that good grip on there when your hands are wet and slippery. You don't have to worry about slipping off the handle. So little tiny details, but they can actually make a pretty big difference when you start doing a lot of these. So give this one a try. Let us know what you think of it. The next item on the list is going to be our carpet and upholstery brush. What's nice about this is it's got long bristles, so about 1 inch long. It's a medium stiffness, so it's perfect for trying to clean up carpets or upholstered seats. It's you want to have enough flexibility that you can kind of get into like stiff or hard carpets and have enough length on the bristles that it can pull that dirt up into there, or foam, or however you're cleaning with. And this one's a little bit nicer that has, well, a little hole there. You can hang it on the shelf to let it dry off. Also has rubber on the side, so you got good grip when you're going back and forth on a carpet with it. What's nice about this, it's a good all-around brush. So like we said earlier, it's got a nice length bristle on it. It's got a medium stiffness to it. And to kind of show that a little bit, tough to do on camera here, but I got 3 different brushes. Got a super soft bristle brush. We have a super stiff bristle brush, and then we got ours right in the middle, which is a good all-around brush. Now, why you'd want soft, hard, anything like that, for leather, you want a soft brush. So that way you can lather up and scrub over the leather without scratching it. And for carpet, like a shag carpet or something with a taller pile to it, you want a stiffer brush. So what's nice about this one is you can kind of get around and do all of those. It will work for leather, but it's not maybe the most ideal, but it will scrub leather pretty well for you if you need to wipe it down after with the microfiber. So we're going to kind of demonstrate that on this carpet here. So we got a foaming upholstery cleaner here. Spray the mat down. And like I said, I like to spray the brushes down pretty good with a little bit of that. And as you can see when you're scrubbing it, it'll get a nice lather going for you. So you see the brush with a nice medium stiffness is enough to push the pile around back and forth on the carpet, which is going to break loose that debris. And also enough to keep, with all these, with how long the bristles are, it's enough to keep that lather in there and pull the dirt from the surface. One of the things that was important to us with this brush is getting the right size to it, something that's comfortable, not too big, because a lot of times you get too much surface area on a brush and you're really having to work it to get it across carpets. And then if you're trying to get into a carpet like underneath your driver's seat, having that tall bristles and having it really big and wide just kind of makes it tough to kind of maneuver comfortably. What's nice about this is the sides kind of tapered in there nicely to fit the contours of your hand. That rubber grip, you can grip on it really good, get the details where you need to, but also have enough surface area that you're covering large portions of the carpet with just a couple swipes. So one thing that's nice about having an all-purpose brush like this is on the side of these carpets, it's got almost like a leather finish that's like welting the edge of here. So I have an all-purpose like stiffness, so I can do the carpet and the side of that leather at the same time without having to worry about damaging the leather or not being effective with it. So you kind of go over the whole thing. All right, then we'll vacuum this sucker up. All right, last but not least, you got our detailing clay. What's new about this one is it's now a 100-gram bar, so you have enough to take this, break it into two like palm-size amounts. That's kind of nice. It has the carrying case stored in. It is a fine grit clay, so it's you don't have to worry too much about scratching the vehicle too bad with one of these. And then we've done a ton of videos on how to use clay, so we're going to link one in the description if you want to see exactly how to use it and the process of getting the best results. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.